If to be true, thee aren't familiar with the rules of this dare, wind gaze parteth one. Welcome to Dark Ages. No sun falls from the sky, and graves have a bunch of zombies that spawn from them. Which isn't much of a threat because we finally have a sun producer for once, which is Sunshroom. We also have Puffshroom, which is free. Despite having a free attacker, we didn't beat Night 1 on first try, which is just a sign of things to come. Even though they pretty much ported Puffshroom from PVZ1, it has a new gimmick, which is the fact that it now has the lifespan of an average Disney parent. Its plant food effect rejuvenates every Puffshroom on the board's lifespan. However, I wasn't really using it correctly, so, I failed. Next time though, I was more careful about my plant food usage, and also used Sunshroom as a meat shield because it's not really doing anything right now. Night 2 was somehow easier than Night 1. Like, how do you even do that? I forgot to mention that Dark Ages has special graves. Night 3 introduces plant food graves. Night 3 also introduces the Necromancy event, which basically means a bunch of zombies spawn from graves. I already explained this in Night 1, but, that happens. Night 4 is the introduction to the Hypnoshroom, which is allowed because it is a premium plant of the world. The conveyor belt gives us Gravebuster and Cabbage Pult, but, it's not really necessary. Hypnoshroom's plant power effect is insane, by the way. Night 5 is the introduction to Velatro, and what this fucker does is he reflects every projectile that's shot at him. Fumeshroom counters this though, so we can beat this level pretty easily. Day 6 is a prepare your defense level. You know what that means. I wonder what I'm gonna use. I know. Now this will work. Just kidding, we use Fumeshroom. Even though on Night 6 we unlock Sunbeam, I literally forgot I got it, so I just don't have it in my loadout for like 10 levels. That has nothing to do with this level, however, but it's pretty run-of-the-mill. Day 8 forces us to use Sunshroom, Sunbeam, and Fumeshroom, which means no Puffshroom, which means early game defense is a lot harder. I was trying to collect Sun and I accidentally used a power-up, so I had to restart the level. Whoops. I also just did not realize I had access to Hypnoshroom, but probably wouldn't have used it anyway. Night 9 introduces the evil potions, which buff zombies, making them faster and also do more damage, which is a bit scary because we use Puffshrooms and Sunshrooms to stall zombies usually. However, that didn't really stop us from beating the level with ease. Day 10 is impossible. We only get a maximum of 15 Fumeshrooms, and 4 Fumeshrooms is not enough to solo a night zombie, which means we have to use a plant food to deal with it, and guess what? There's like 3 Gargantuars and no lawnmowers. Not happening. As much as I hate doing it, I have to beat the level normally. I want you to look at the following footage and tell me what makes this level impossible. Wrong! It's that one grave. Since our plants can't destroy that grave, necromancies will pretty much guarantee that a zombie spawns behind all of our plants and sneaks to our house. I tried doing some research to see if I could counter it, but literally all the wiki says is, zombies appear. Huh. Wow, I would have never guessed.
My god, you're so bad, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm pretty sure the necromancies are random, but I don't care. We can only beat this level using Gravebuster, which is kind of a shame. We only have to use it once though. Night 11 also introduces wizard zombies, or what I'll call him for the rest of the video, the sheep fetishist, as he turns every plant he sees into a sheep, which is really annoying because it immobilizes them, and he usually outranges most of our plants, so we have to concentrate on him by putting plants up front. He's used pretty sparingly here, but later levels they will spam him. Night 12 is probably one of my favorite levels even outside of this challenge, as it makes a very creative and smart use of Puffshroom's plant food power-up. That has nothing to do with this level, as it is pretty easy still. I did try spamming Puffshroom to make use of his plant food ability, but I forgot Jester spawned, so I lost. Jester. Oh, you stupid. What? I then opted to use Fumeshroom, as it is a lot better with dealing with the hordes of zombies anyways. Easy level. Fuck. Swit. Is this what Raid Shadow Legends is about? Man, why do YouTubers like this game? Night 13 is another impossible level, as someone at PopCat decided to do a little trolling and added 2 plant food graves at the back of the line, which means necromancies will pretty much mean a guaranteed loss. Great. Day 14 asks us to produce 5,000 sun, and we don't get Sunshroom, as we only get Sunbeam. Fortunately, we can use Puffshrooms to take advantage of the sun graves, and pretty much give us 100 sun for free. It's essentially a grave buster, but like at least 7% slower. I then restarted the level for no fucking reason. I don't know why I did that. Oh wait, it's because I accidentally cheated. Whoops.
I keep forgetting I got to use Sunbeam. Idiot! I'm so stupid. I forgot about Gravebuster.
After that blunder though, I beat the level pretty easily, as the game is very generous with its Sungraves. Night 15 is impossible with our current setup right now of only Fume Shroom, as his damage is absolutely pathetic and can't deal with night zombies. We do unlock Magnet Shroom though, which is able to counter the night zombies. Night 16 introduces these fat fucking chuds. This fat fuck sits at the right lane of the lawn, which means that our attackers are usually outranged by it, and then he also knights random basic zombies, which basically makes them tankier bucketheads. He's pretty annoying, but Magnet Shroom can counter this pretty easily. Night 17 is another steroid level, which isn't that bad, however the early game is pretty difficult. Wow, okay. But to a skilled gamer like me, this is nothing but a cakewalk.
That's not horrible.
Fucking peanut? Fucking peanut, dude?
SYVAU Gubby Hater said awesome.
That's right. Our only attacking plants are Fume Shroom and Peanut because it's another premium plant of the world. With a bunch of king zombies making everything nice, as well as sheep fetishes immobilizing our defense, this level might be impossible. I beat it on like my 3rd attempt. All you have to do is like spam the ever-loving shit out of sun shrooms at the beginning, and you'll probably have plenty of sun to be able to spam attackers till the end of the level. I also accidentally forgot to record 18, 19, and 20, so I had to beat those levels again, but this one wasn't too bad. Day 19 is another endangered plants level, but just spam sun shroom again. In fact, I was so greedy on sun, I literally used puff shrooms to destroy the sun graves. Also, for some reason, the spawning in this level changed. When I first recorded this, the first zombie spawned in like lane 4, but then like when I was recording it now, I guess the game became sentient and knew I wanted to record footage, so it spawned a zombie right in the lane of the endangered plant, so thanks game. Even with the more difficult early game, we still beat the level. And now we're at Dr. Zomboss. Yes, this world only has 20 levels. I'm not complaining though. When I first recorded this, I beat this boss first try, but then when I went back to record it because I wasn't recording, this boss decided to be the hugest pain in the ass ever. Like, look at this, how is this fair? However, I figured out a consistent strategy on how to beat Dr. Zomboss. Save 4 plant food powers for phase 2, and use Fume Shroom's ability on Gargantuars while also Zomboss is in the lane, so it also gets damage, because he stops spawning Gargantuars in phase 3. And with that, you should probably have all your mowers intact to be able to deal with the wizard and night spam. And with that, we move on to Neon Mixtape Tour. Great.